Good morning, kids. Hope everyone's well. It's Monday, March 30th, 2020. Here we are on week 3 of our coronavirus daily news updates, as well as completing our 250 words each day. I want to encourage anyone with any questions to email me or call me. Okay. I've been fielding questions about grades. And that being said, let's get into today's news. By the way, my face, Wildcat Nation, we miss you. Let's continue. So the first piece of the pie I want to talk about is going to be the coronavirus tracker map. The coronavirus tracker map is daily updated with all info regarding California cases, totaling 6,434 in all of California, 1,973 in Bay Area. You have to recognize that we put the shelter-in-place protocol earlier than other states. Bay Area was the first series of counties in California to put those shelter-in-place protocols. Their numbers have not been rising as fast. Shelter in place is working. Total 144,000 cases in the United States. You'll see that is rising quickly. And that being said, I want you to take a look at our graph here. The case rise in California is lessening, ladies and gentlemen. This is positive signs that we are doing what we need to do correctly. I'll let you look at this in a more detailed light. President Trump announced yesterday, after saying that we would be back in business on Easter, approximately like April 13th, that the federal guidelines regarding sheltering in place will be extended till the end of April. This to me is huge. It does show that President Trump is sort of adapting to the situation. I think he initially wanted to get us back in business so the economy wouldn't be affected as badly. Small businesses would be able to keep paying their employees, making money. Unfortunately, because of the scenario, he's had to extend those guidelines. And to me, that shows that he's willing to kind of revisit his past assumptions, which is, to me, good. You're seeing Dr. Fauci? This is Dr. Anthony Fauci. He is one of the leading experts regarding pandemics who's working with President Trump, and he's been his advisor through the process. Ultimately, it is really important that President Trump is using scientists to sort of inform his decision-making. Most of us are not experts on pandemics like Dr. Fauci is. Let's move on. I'll let you dive deep into this stuff. Pun intended. Speaking of deep diving, this story just caught my eye because I find submarines fascinating, and I never really considered this circumstance. Deep underwater submarines are likely unaware of pandemic roiling in the world above. Submariners stealthily cruise the ocean deep, and they have undivided focus on their top secret missions. And they may be among the last pockets of people anywhere who are still blissfully unaware of how the pandemic is turning life upside down. So, like, literally, the idea is that they shouldn't be told about daily news because you don't want to distract from their mission. Being deep underwater, things are really inherently unsafe, and they need to have 100% presence on the circumstances at hand. So they don't want to distract them with pandemic news. So that's crazy for me to think that there's like members of our military that are in these large groups in tubes underneath the deep water, and they are unaware of what's happening, whereas we are very aware. Let's talk about the last piece of news that I want to analyze today. That's going to be the fact that the county of Mendocino has decided to update numbers as of yesterday, 3 p.m. We now have 4 positive cases in the county. All of them are associated with travel. Okay, so they weren't community transmitted. I went to Safeway, I touched something, and I got it from there. Supposedly, all 4 of these cases are from people who went outside the area, known areas with coronavirus, brought it. Okay. That says to me that we should consider really following the shelter-in-place protocols to make sure we are not traveling to places. This isn't a vacation. This is a strategy to make sure that you and your loved ones and I and my loved ones don't get sick. Keep an eye out on this website. We're going to see daily updates on this. Overall, guys, pretty good job on our content. We've been staying consistently up to date. I want to say I'm proud of all of us for doing what we've been doing to be able to halt the progress of the virus. And ultimately, I want to make sure that Wildcats are staying safe and sane and happy and healthy. So please contact me if you need anything. Let's talk soon. Thank you for your time.